everybody, I'm Mary Claire Speckner with the Bartholomew County Public Library, and we're really glad you joined us tonight for a St. Patrick's Day concert with the Laughin' Jack Band. And they say that they are a band of well-seasoned peddlers of sea shanties, traditional songs, Irish and American tunes, and have a great concert, and thanks for joining us.
Hi, we are Laughin' Jack. I want to thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the show.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I remember the night when he blew in from the winter's cold and damp. A giant of a man in an oilskin coat, and a bundle that told he was a tramp. As he stood at the bar, he called for a pint, then turned and gazed at the fire. On a night like this, to be safe and dry is my one and only desire. So here's to those who are dead and gone, to friends that I hold dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Tell 'em Donnie called Danny, been here, me boys. Donnie called Danny, been here. Oh, then in a voice was hushed and low, he said, listen, I'll tell you a tale. How a man of the sea became a man of the road, and never more again to sail. Well, a fish out of Hawk and kill a big hard glass, and even Baltimore. But the cruel sea, she has beaten me, and I'll end my days upon the shore. So here's to those who are dead and gone, to friends that I hold dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Tell 'em Donnie called Danny, been here, me boys. Donnie called Danny, been here. On a night like this, in the wind and rain, we set sail out of Killabeg-town. There were 5 of us from sweet Donegal, and 1 from the county of Down. We were fishermen all who'd work the sea and never counted the cost. Oh, but who'd have thought ere that night was o'er that my fine friends would all be lost. So here's to those who are dead and gone, to friends that I hold dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Tell 'em Donnie called Danny, been here, me boys. Donnie called Danny, been here. Hey. When the storm it broke, it drove the boat to the rocks about 10 miles from shore. As we fought the tide, we all hoped inside to see our home again once more. But the ship struck a rock and hauled the bow, and the crew all knew she'd go down. Overside went we into that icy sea, as we prayed to God we wouldn't drown. So here's to those who are dead and gone, to friends that I hold dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Tell 'em Donnie called Danny, been here, me boys. Donnie called Danny, been here. Oh, by St. John's Point in the early morn, I dragged myself onto the shore and cursed the sea for her cruelty, and I vowed to sailor nevermore. I wandered alone, traveling, trying to forget that awful night. I lost all my friends, and still I see their faces yet. Then he gave a toast, he downed the pipe, and the hair, it bristled on my skin. For as I looked across the bar that night, he vanished like smoke upon the wind. So here's to those who are dead and gone, to friends that I hold dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Tell them, Donny, go, Danny, been here. Me boys, Donny, go, Danny, been here. So here's to those who are dead and gone, to friends that I hold dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Tell them, Donny, go, Danny, been here. Me boys, Donny, go, Danny, been here. Oh, we all went down to Dublin City, oh, down me bully. We all got drunk and more's the pity, oh, down Billy O'Shea. We all lay down on Rogerson's Quay, oh, down me bullies. When we woke, we was out to sea, oh, down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, oh, down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, oh, down Billy O'Shea. Oh, we're no sailors, Billy yelled, fall down, me bullies. We're not inclined to reef or sail, oh, down Billy O'Shea. Well, the captain said I would cure for that, oh, down, me bullies. So line up flats for a dose of the cat, oh, down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. So they sent him up to the topmast yard, fall down me bullies. When he fell, well, he took it hard, fall down Billy O'Shea. But his luck it turned once he hit the deck, fall down me bullies. Showed them all when he broke his neck, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. So we load him up in a canvas sail, fall down me bullies. Lowered him gently over the rail, fall down Billy O'Shea. Oh, we tipped him up and down he goes, fall down me bullies. Off to Davy Jones with a stitch in his nose, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. Oh, we all got drunk in Dublin City, fall down me bullies. We all got drunk and more's the pity, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. It's fall down, me bullies. Bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea.
Here's a song about better times we're all waiting for when our ship comes in. Well, the time will come when the wind will stop and the breezes will cease to be breathing, like the stillness in the wind before the hurricane begins. The hour that ship comes in, then the sea will hit and the ship will split, and the sand on the shoreline will be shaking, and the tide will pound and the wind will sound, and the morning will be breaking. Or the fish will laugh as they swim out of the path, and the seagulls, they will be shy, and the rocks on the sand will proudly stand the hour that ship comes in. And the words that are used for to get the ship confused will not be understood as they are spoken, for the chains of the sea will have busted in the night and be buried at the bottom of the ocean. And a song will lift as the mainsail shift, as the boat drifts out onto the shoreline, and the sun will respect every face upon the deck the hour that ship comes in. And the sand will roll out its carpet of gold for your weary bones to be a-touching, and the ship's wise men will remind you once again that the whole wide world is watching. And the foes will rise at the sleep out of their eyes, and they'll jerk from their beds and think they're dreaming, but they'll pinch themselves and squeal like before when it was real. The hour that ship comes in, then they'll raise their hands saying we'll meet all your demands. We'll shout from the bows, your days are numbered, and like Pharaoh's tribe they'll be drowned in the tide. Like Goliath they'll be conquered.
This next song is a song about drink, cider in particular. And, well, it's near and dear to my heart. I'll tell you a story that happened to me one day as I went down to Cork by the sea. Oh, the sun, it was high, and the day it was warm, so I thought a cool beer couldn't do me no harm. I went into a pub, and I called for a stout. Says the barman to me, the beer is sold out. Try rye, try whiskey, 10 years in the wood. Says I'll have cider, I hear that it's good, and it's never, oh never, no never again. If I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up. Well, I downed me a couple, then made for the door, but it scarce took me leave and was back in for more. When an old man on crutches I chanced as it may, and I promised in helping him making his way. He thanked me and asked if I'd care for a glass, and it seemed 'twould be rude if his offer I passed. And after 3 pints of that cider so sweet, he threw down his crutches and he danced in the street. And it's never, oh never, no never again. If I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up. Now I went down the Lee Road, a friend for to see. Oh, they had him in a madhouse in Cork by the sea. And when I arrived there, the truth for to tell, why, they had that poor bugger locked up in a cell. He told me they thought he was daft as a loon. When they found him, he was naked and howling at the moon. Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad. It was only 3 pints of that cider I had. And it's never, oh never, no never again. If I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up. Well, a man died in Union by the name of McNabb. They washed him and laid him outside on a slab. And after the coroner his measures did take, his wife took him home for a bloody find wake. 'Twas about 12 o'clock and the beer it was high, when the corpse it sat up and he says with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I brings them a jug of the Johnny Jump Up. And it's never, oh never, no never again. If I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up.
Woohoo! Hip hip hooray.
So this next song is a song about a man who has an older brother, and the older brother gets all the attention. And his older brother happens to be Sylvester, but everyone refers to him as Sylvester, or the big, strong man. So this is his younger brother kind of poking fun at all the attention his big brother gets.
Sour grapes.
You betcha. So here's Sylvester. Sing along if you know it. Have you heard about the big strong man? He lived in a caravan. Have you heard about the Jeffries Johnson fight? Oh, what a heck of a fight. But you can take every heavyweight you got. We got a lad who can beat the whole lot. He used to ring the bells in the belfry. Now he's gonna fight Jack Dempsey. He's my brother, Sylvester.
What's he got?
He's got a row of 40 medals on his chest.
Big chest.
He killed 50 bad men in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, hell's fire. Don't push, just shove. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg. A punch that'll sink a battleship. It takes all of the army and the navy to pump the wind up Sylvester. He thought he'd take a trip to Italy. He thought he'd take the trip by sea. He jumped off the harbor in New York. He swam like a man made of cork. He saw the Lusitania in distress. He put the Lusitania on his chest. He drank all the water in the sea, and he walked all the way to Italy. He's my brother, Sylvester.
What's he got?
He's got a row of 40 medals on his chest.
Big chest.
He killed 50 bad men in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, hell's fire, don't push, just shove. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg. He's got a bunch that'll sink a battleship. It takes all of the army and the navy to pump the wind up Sylvester. Thought he'd take a trip to old Japan. He rolled out the big brass bands. He played every instrument they got. Like a lad, sure, he beat the whole lot. Now the church bells will ring and the church choir will sing. They'll all come out to bid farewell to my big brother Sylvester. He's my brother Sylvester.
What's he got?
He's got a row of 40 medals on his chest. He killed 50 bad men in the west. He knows no rest. Think of the man, hell's fire, don't push, just shove. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg. He's got a punch that'll sink a battleship. It takes all of the army and the navy to pump the wind up Sylvester. It takes all of the army and the navy to pump the wind up Sylvester. It takes all of the army and the navy to pump the wind up Sylvester.
while playing in a pub. I overheard a gent say to another, "What's up, bud? Oh, you're not wearing green at all. You know it's St. Pat's Day." As the other fella downed his pint, he answered him this way: "I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. And I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasions or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing." Just this music makes me happy, and although I don't know why, oh, I can't blame my family tree or matrimonial ties. And I don't know the difference from a slip jig or a reel, but my feet just keep on tapping, and I like the way it feels. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. And I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. And when it comes to drinking, that's what I'm all about. And I'm really not too picky if it's whiskey or it's stout. No, all I need's good company to pass the time along. So let's call a barmaid, pour around, sing another song. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. And I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. Brought the band around and said how he'd enjoyed us so and all the fun he found. I thanked him for his kindness and I asked him for his name. He said Angus, Mac, O'Malley, Patrick, Fergus, Puddingtane. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. And I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. And I got no need to don a kilt or wear another green. No political persuasion or troubles that they bring. I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish, I just love to drink and sing. Okay, this next song is about, well, it's about this fella's life, and he's pretty much ruined it. He spent all his money on grog and tobacco. And grog was originally a drink in the British Navy where they combined their rum and water and lime juice ration and made a drink. But in the later period, just anything that was alcoholic, they called grog. So that's what he's in a sad state of disrepair, and it's all because all his money's gone to grog and tobacco. All for me grog.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander. Now where are me boots, me noggin boots, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, the soles are worn in two, and me toes are peeking through, and so what am I to do till better weather? And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander. Now where is me hat, me noggin hat, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, the crown is all worn out, and the brim's been bent about, and me scalp's a looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander. Now where is me coat, me noggin coat, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, the collar's frayed and worn, and me sleeves are cut and torn, and I'm shabbily adorned till better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander. Me noggin pants, all gone for beer and tobacco. There's holes in both me knees where me seat's supposed to be, and me ass is hoping to see some better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander. Is me purse, me noggin purse, all gone for beer and tobacco. Oh, the bottom's inside out, and they'll serve me no more stout, and me tongue's a hanging out, and parched as leather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin down on South Street drinking gin, and across the Western Ocean we must wander.
Here's to better times and better places. This is called Across the Western Ocean. the times are hard and the wages low. Amelia, where you bound? I'm going where the cold winds blow. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. To the land of plenty, that's where I'll be. Amelia, where you bound? I will sail across the western sea. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. To Liverpool I will make my way. Amelia, where you bound? To the Yankee school I will take my pay. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. There's Liverpool Pat with his sailor cap. Amelia, where you bound? Jack, that old packet of rat. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. Beware those packet ships, I say. Amelia, where you bound? They will steal your soul and gold away. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. Now, mother, father, please don't cry. Amelia, where you bound? And brother, sister, wave goodbye. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. Well, the times are hard and the wages low. Amelia, where you bound? Well, the Rocky Mountains are my new home. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean. Across the western ocean.
This is a shanty that I more or less turned into a drinking song. So I think it's appropriate. Well, a plate of Irish stew wouldn't do us any harm. A plate of Irish stew wouldn't do us any harm. No, a plate of Irish stew wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind. Oh, a pint of Irish brew wouldn't do us any harm. A pint of Irish brew wouldn't do us any harm. No, a pint of Irish brew wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind. Oh, a stout without a doubt wouldn't do us any harm. A stout without a doubt wouldn't do us any harm. No, a stout without a doubt wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind. Oh, another pint or two wouldn't do us any harm. Another pint or two wouldn't do us any harm. No, another pint or two wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind. Oh, a rollop with a trollop wouldn't do us any harm. A rollop with a trollop wouldn't do us any harm. No, a rollop with a trollop wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. So roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind. This next song is a song about attitude. I don't know what's factual and what isn't, but my grandfather always said, don't be one to let the facts get in the way of a good story. And this is a good story. Oh, the night Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Well, some of the gang got loaded drunk, and they ain't been sober yet. Now, as long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Then Dimitri came with the squeeze box, a music for to play. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a crying shame that we got one another. Oh, every jar in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, the people came from miles around to attend Pat Murphy's wake. Even Father Doyle was there just for the widow's sake. We bowed our heads as he said some words, our sins to recompense. When the prayer was done, we said amen, and the drinking did commence. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a crying shame that we at one another. Oh, every jar in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner, sipping her whiskey neat, when Willie and his boys came rolling in off the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole, then put that bottle with the corpse to keep that whiskey cold. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a crying shame that we got one another. Oh, the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, every jar in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. behind. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They swore it was a cry and shame that we had one another. Oh, every turn place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Next morning, we parked the hearse outside Pat's old saloon. We all went in at 8:30, staggered out at noon. And when we reached the graveside, so holy and sublime, that's when we came to realize we left the corpse behind. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a crying shame they winked at one another. Oh, every turn and place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Oh, some of the gang got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. Now as long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Then Dimitri came with the bagpipes, the music for to play. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a crying shame and winked at one another. Oh, every jar the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They swore it was a crying shame and winked at one another. Oh, every jar the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, every jar the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Let's go